Okay, that's all for today. We will have a quiz tomorrow, so please prepare and study Chapter 5, the formation of regional associations. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Again?
Yes, sir.
Ay,
Okay, that's all.
nababaliw na ako neto.
Uy, bakit ka lang ba?
Huwag kang ganyan. Namumutla yan ng tao nakabasa ng libro. Okay ka ba ba? Hindi ko sure eh. Kung kahit ako, sobrang di na okay. Mayroon ka ng dalawa.
There is strength in numbers.
The Soviet Union responded with administrations economic domination.
Aray! Where am I? Huh? 1949 pa tong dyaryong to? Ang luma naman. Pero bakit ang bago?
Hey. Are you one of Truman's employees?
Yes.
Come on, drink.
Huh? Who are these people?
Honored representatives, today marks a historic movement of inner shared commitment to peace and security. In the wake of the Second World War, we have seen new threats emerge. We stand together to ensure that democracy and freedom prevail against aggression. This treaty will bind us in mutual defense. An attack against one shall be considered an attack against all. Let us begin.
The Soviets have tightened their grip on Eastern Europe. Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary are now under Moscow's control. If we don't act, the rest of Europe will fall.
Indeed, Mr. President, the Berlin blockade showed us that words are not enough. We need an alliance, a military pact to defend our democracies.
France supports this. The Soviet threats cannot be ignored. If one of us is attacked, we must stand together.
We must create an organization that guarantees collective security. An attack on one will be treated as an attack on all.
Prepare the automobile. Make haste. We have good news to the world. Yes, sir.
Automobile? Social naman.
So hello everyone. I can't believe what just happened. Somehow I'm back in the past, and I don't know the reason why I'm here, but there's gotta be a reason why. So earlier back then, I don't know what they were, but when I was there in their room, they were discussing about military defense or something, and then they stated something about NATO or an association called NATO, and I was reading about it in the book, and somehow I'm in the book itself, and I don't know why I'm here or what am I doing
Hey,
here.
who are you? Freeze! What are you holding?
Patay, nahuli ako.
Everyone, we all know why we are here today. Continue. The Western oil companies continue to dictate our oil prices and control our production. This cannot continue.
Saudi Arabia supports this cause. Our country should stand united and protect our natural resources. We should control the pricing and production, not foreign companies.
We must form an organization, one that sets policies for our oil exports, stabilizes prices, and defends our interests.
But how do we accomplish this?
This will not be easy. The Western countries will see this as a threat to their economic interests.
This is why we must act together. A single nation cannot stand against them. But together, we will have the power to shape the global oil market.
Let us formally establish this organization. What shall we call it then?
The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC.
This organization that we speak of is a direct challenge to the free market. Going through with this, there will surely be severe consequences.
Consequences? Our countries have already suffered under your system. We are just claiming what is rightfully ours.
Hello everyone, it's me again. Hindi ko po alam ano yung nangyari, pero earlier I was in another world, I guess, on another timeline, and then ngayon napunta ko dito. So basically, yung nangyari, I was transferred here in it was an OPEC meeting, and basically they were discussing about nations creating associations in order to pull together their resources. I wasn't able to record the entirety of the meeting because strictly it was very secured per se, but I'll try to inform you as much as possible. I have to go.
Ay, puto! Aray! Huh?
Ulan!
Bagong damit na naman?
Daya, okay. Bawa kita sekarang.
Sino to?
Who are you?
I'm not an enemy. I'm the bodyguard of.
Don't worry, my friend. That's my assistant. Terima kasih. Thank you for being here. Today is a pivotal moment in history. We, as sovereign states, must establish our own course amidst this Cold War.
I agree for my country, India. I beg one. The world is not composed of two great powers. It should represent the voice of many.
Indeed, we fought hard for our independence. We should not be under global power. Not now, and will always not.
Basa ko to.
A nine-aligned movement. Let us do that.
Ah, yung nasa libro.
You're the assistant, right? Why are you taking down notes?
Oh,
We must reject any arrangement that forces us into military alliances that serves foreign interests.
But how do we deal with the pressure? What if there will be military intervention?
Non-alignment, which doesn't side with either the first world capitalist or communist states, does not mean isolation, it means cooperation. To do this, we will support each other, trade with each other, and ensure that our voices are heard in the global affairs.
Then, let us declare this non-aligned movement.
Now, this allows us to stand together in support of world peace, international cooperation, human rights, and national sovereignty.
Let this be the beginning of a new era. One where do we not serve great powers, but instead serve our people.
The declaration of the 9/11 movement has declared that they will not be an instrument of the Cold War. So ito po lang simula nito. From a few countries to 120 countries, the non-allied movement has proven to be the power and unity of...
What are you doing?
Anak ng... Iba na naman?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ay, nako.
thank you for joining us today. We are gathered here to announce a major milestone in strengthening Asia's financial security, the enhancement of the Chiang Mai Initiative multilateralization. From the Asian financial crisis, which has severely impacted several countries and economies across regions, The ASEAN, along with group partners China, Japan, and South Korea, has come all together to establish an emergency financial mechanism. Now, let us all welcome and give a round of applause to the presidents, leaders, and ministers from different countries under this said organization.
Good day, everyone. The Asian financial crisis have been amongst the most difficult in Thailand's history. In 1999, after months of downward market pressure, we were forced to stop defending the baht. This sudden collapse of the Thai baht, coupled with capital flight, has led to the economic turmoil. We are deeply devastated by this, along with the countries who were affected.
The financial crisis has demonstrated how interconnected our economies are. The instability in Thailand has spread across the region, affecting my country, Indonesia, also the Philippines, Malaysia, and beyond. As ASEAN members, we understand that a harm to one of us is an injury to us all.
May point ka dyan.
Therefore, from a bilateral swap,
ay, bilateral para yun? Akala ko bilatinos. May report pa naman yun. Nakakaya naman.
Reserves within ASEAN economies to protect against possible currency attacks. This allows a quick access to funds in times of need, reducing the risk of financial shock.
So does this mean that ASEAN, plus those 3 countries, will no longer rely on IMF?
Not necessarily. CMIM is meant to provide additional support. If the crisis is severe, countries may still coordinate with the IMF. However, they now have additional assistance thanks to CMIM. That's all. Thank you.
Now I know how it worked. So basically, we get to witness how the ASEAN countries or the ASEAN organization actually banded together to solve the problem. This was actually one of the most important things in history, and I get to witness it firsthand. This was actually written in the book, and I get to study it. Wow. Thank you. Ang galing.
Okay, class, bring out a whole piece of paper. We will begin in 5 minutes.
Uy, gising na! Quiz na!
Asan ako? Quiz na.